Hey, Adair Blackledge here at the Blackledge Face Center, and today we're starting something called an Ageless campaign. Jamie and Sarah are going to talk with us about what happens during each decade of our lives as we start to age. And so this week we're going to focus on 20s. We figured we might as well start in the beginning. Jamie, tell me, we picked...
She's beautiful. But I mean, there's makeup there. And I bet in your 20s, you begin to start seeing pigment changes in the skin. A lot of times you have post-inflammatory acne scars where you broke out in college, not addressing it, bad diet and things like that. So they come to you and they're used to wearing a light moisturizer and a cleanser. And they're like, it doesn't work anymore.
Just over-the-counter stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't work
You
anymore.
actually have to do a targeted skincare routine. Sarah, in your 20-somethings, what do you see?
You start seeing those fine lines and wrinkles. Skin's not as oily as you were. And then it starts now. I mean, it gets less oily the longer you live.
I know people love for us to talk about science. I'm sure you start to turn your computers off when you hear me say science. But 3 things that are proven that happened in the 20s are, number one, after the age of 25, you lose 1 tablespoon of collagen.
I've actually now lost a cup and a fork. I'll address that.
1 tablespoon of collagen in your face each year after the age of 25. And so that's where we start talking about fillers, and we really start talking about growth factors to start to build the collagen back.
Well, I don't think patients, you're actually, if you address it with the growth factors, it's a wound. Aging is a wound to the skin. So when your growth factors begin to come in there, it actually helps with that process, that the breakdown is not as quickly. It's going to happen, and we're not going to stop it, but we, with products, can slow it down dramatically. And that's where the essential serum and the recovery complex come into play with TNS.
And then the second thing that happens is we lose the antioxidants in our face. I mean, we start to lose the production of antioxidants in our skin. So Sarah, how do you replace that?
Oh, vitamin C's. One of our favorites, is SkinCeuticals. They have one for oilier skin and for a little bit drier skin. It's got vitamin C in it. It's got vitamin E in it, ferulic, which helps turn the cells over. So it's really good at just keeping that skin healthy and protecting it against environmental damages.
And then the last thing that so many 20-somethings, I hear this every day, is they don't think that they have to wear sunscreen yet, that's an old thing.
And addressing the face, neck, and chest. You talk to those patients, they said, do you wear sunscreen? Well, I was just coming here. Well, you didn't go in the dark, and addressing that. And it really does, but not only do you get sun damage, but you're increasing your aging process because you already have all these free radical damage, and then you add the sun to it, it just amplifies everything.
Magnifies it.
Yeah, sure.
So, a great skincare routine, just a generic skincare routine for a 20-something-year-old. You would say a vitamin C, definitely.
Good cleanser.
Okay, a good cleanser.
Vitamin C and sunscreen. And at some point, if they start seeing a breakdown of the skin, they start seeing hollowness around their eyes, because I have girls in my 20s that, Jamie, I'm getting hollow, I need concealer. You may need to start addressing a growth factor. We have them in eye creams, we have them alone, but either way, we can address those.
Okay, so anyway, that's 20-somethings aging. And next week we will start to cover the 30-somethings, which I guess Jamie and Sarah are familiar with.
Yeah.
I'm not, but we will see you next week.